Nail day, but in real time. I've got everything set up and laid out. Let's go through it. I've got my dust collector, my GELCARE nail lamp. I also love the Sun UV nail lamp. That one's in my Amazon storefront. My builder gel, my top coat, all of my nail tools, my overhead desk lamp. I love this thing. You can literally just pull it down and adjust it to wherever you want. My Melody Susie e-file from Amazon, along with all of my bits, my nail swatches. I'm about to start a show. I already filmed my nail transition, so we're good to go on that. Look how grown out they are. It is definitely time to redo them. Ready to just have no texture on my nails. Also, I swear the nails on my right hand grow faster than my left hand. Like, these are so much shorter and I don't understand why. There's a new season of Wednesday, but I'm gonna wait to watch that with my husband. Probably gonna finish the Diplomat because I still haven't finished that, and that's been like my nail day show for the past few times. I'm gonna hook up my headphones. I love these noise canceling headphones while I do my nails because, as you know, the fan can get a little loud, the file can get a little loud. These are the Sony XM5 headphones. I just replaced the ear pads to be a little more comfortable, and the color is so cute. I also get a lot of questions on the glasses I usually wear, which are these blue light blocking glasses. These are from Amazon. They are my absolute favorite, but I already had my prescription glasses on today, so I'm just gonna keep those on. I wear them to protect my eyes from the dust, from anything flying off my nails. And when I do wear my prescription glasses, it's nice because I can see my nails a bit better. I do like wearing a mask even if I'm using my dust collector. The dust collector works super well, but just in case I don't want to breathe in any dust, I don't want to take any chances. I'm starting off with my safety carbide bit. Everything is linked in my Amazon storefront under nails at home, or just linked in my bio and my link tree, so if I reference something, check there first. It's probably there. This is the coarse grit bit. Right now I'm going to turn this to 30,000 RPMs. I know some people say that's fast, but I find that it's actually easier and smoother to file it off if it's moving a little faster. I also need it to be strong because I have this 3D art I need to get off. I wanted to film more of a talk through nail day. I've done this once. I get so many questions that I just cannot cover in a voiceover. So quick crash course on the e-file. When I turn it on, right now I just kind of do this to feel which way it's spinning. Right now it's spinning towards me. So because it's spinning towards me, I want to drag it away from me. You want to move the whole e-file in the opposite direction the bit is spinning. I feel like that's a little confusing when you're first getting started. I hope that helps. I bought this new little neck tripod. Just click it in. I can put my phone here, video my nails. I'm gonna switch you guys to that angle. I just finished filing off maybe 80% of the builder gel. You don't want to file all the way to your natural nail or else that's going to damage it. I'm going to switch to my sanding band. This is the fine grit sanding band. I just buy a big pack from Amazon. I'm going to go on maybe like speed 7 to 9. While sanding, I'm going to turn this on low. I'm just going to lightly go over my nail just to kind of smooth and roughen at the same time to get it ready for primer. And I just go super lightly and I try to stay really horizontal while I'm working close to my cuticle. I do lightly sand my natural nail, but I'm not thinning it out at all. I'm gonna do that to the rest and then move on to cuticle work, then shaping. I just finished sanding my nails. Now it's time to do some cuticle work. I'm gonna take this bit, just gonna run it lightly along my cuticles. I'm gonna take my cuticle nippers from GELCARE. I'm gonna cut these nails down a little more because they're longer than my other hand, but I like this shape just kind of between almond and oval. Finished shaping my nails. Now I'm going to take my isopropyl alcohol along with my scrub brush. I just make sure to really get all of the excess dust off my nails. The isopropyl alcohol also dehydrates them, hence why I don't use a dehydrator. Next, I will go in with primer and then builder gel. I used primer and builder gel from Luminary Nail Systems. I also have some other options in my Amazon storefront. I mostly put the primer more by my cuticle, and I just bring up the rest onto the rest of my nail. The Diplomat just ended. There must be another season because the ending did not resolve anything. Just saw there's a new season of Perfect Match, so I'm gonna start that. Primer is dry. I'm just gonna go in with my builder gel now. Use the Clarity one, which is just clear. I get my liner brush ready. I have a ton of these from Amazon. They come in like a 5 or 6 pack. They're all different lengths. Take my liner brush to kind of help me smooth out the builder gel. Sorry, this camera's probably going all over the place. First, I'm going to paint on just a thin layer all over my nail. I get as close to the edges as I can, but I don't want to flood. Now I take my liner brush. I usually use a slightly smaller liner brush, and if I do flood my cuticle, I take this little silicone tool. Now I'm going to take a bigger bead of the builder gel without curing this thin layer. I'm simply just going to drop it near my cuticle. I start pushing it down over here, but not too close to the edge. And now I just want it to be smoothed out. I immediately flip my nail over because I do not want it to flood. And by flipping your nail over like this, you also are helping form the apex, which is just the structure of your nail. You want it to be highest kind of right back here. This needs a little bit of work. Probably didn't file off quite enough on this nail. I'm just gonna go in and cure this. You can flash cure builder gel for like 15 seconds in like a flash cure lamp, but I just cure it as I go. My mom and sister just FaceTimed me, so I talked to them for a bit while I painted my dominant hand with my non-dominant hand. I'm so slow, but this is the most gorgeous brown I've ever seen. It's called Espresso. It's by GELCARE. I'll paint this hand with you guys. You're gonna fall in love with it, guaranteed. I love how it doesn't have red tones to it. In my opinion, the perfect brown. I take forever to paint my nails, and so it takes me 4 hours, 5 if I'm doing designs. I'm gonna do 2 coats of espresso. This is actually the same color I have on my toes because I loved it so much. Flooded my cuticles on both sides, but no biggie because this tool is incredible.
What I bring is Madison. That's crazy. And your eyes are. Golly, what the hell?
I'm so glad they brought Freddie on. I love Freddie.
I love your car. Carrying some clay.
You guys already know I'm going in with my favorite top coat in the whole wide world by GELCARE. It is so shiny and glossy, but it's not too thick. It goes on so smoothly and it is so sturdy. I do have a link to GELCARE's website in my bio along with my code if you want to save. I tried GELCARE for the first time and I was like, ooh, there was no going back. Once you try their products, you will just get it. I'm gonna file the sides to make sure everything is nice and smooth. I'm going in with my favorite cuticle oil from Amazon, milk and honey scented. As you guys know, it smells so nice. Here is the finished product. I love simple and dark nails. I will say in the light of day, they definitely look more brown. This is probably my favorite shade of brown. So pretty. It feels so nice to have my nails done, refreshed, cuticles feeling nice. And you know, after you do textured nails, it just feels so nice to have something sleek and clean. I love them so much, but let me know what you guys think. And as always, thanks for joining me on nail day.